Wow, guys, technology far above and far beyond. Charlie Cashflow here.
Mr. World Renowned, GSO
GSO
Boys,
man.
Golf Sticks, all coming with a little different flavor today. We're not on the golf course.
Listen, we're not on the golf course. We're in a look at the weather. We're in a beautiful ambience in sunny South Florida. It's blessing us today.
All right, but here's what we want to do. We want it to come a little bit different. So he's got the stick. My oil is actually just an energy drink. His oil is water today. I told him it's too early. He said if we were on the golf course, it wouldn't be too early. We'd be getting it in. So here's what. Now you're right. That's big facts. But here's what we wanted to do. We wanted to just have some conversation, have some discussion.
Yeah.
Amongst friends.
Yep.
Amongst fun golfers. Right?
Not good golfers. You heard that. Fun golfers.
Fun golfers.
For all those keyboard warriors out there trying to come.
Yeah, because they're going to be like, man, they trash. They look at this. They don't even look like they can play. I know I don't look like I can play.
Hey, we just started, so come for us all you want.
Okay, so let's go. We just started. How long have you been playing golf?
So, I got introduced to the game of golf through a good friend. And my journey's been about 4 years.
Okay, so
4 years of playing.
I'm almost at a year.
Yeah.
Right? And so for
Very
me,
true.
you say a friend introduced you.
Correct.
Well, one of my friends, clients, but also a mentor in the business world was like, hey, I want to introduce you to people. There are people that you need to meet, but you'll never meet them unless you're where?
On the golf course.
On the golf course.
And I'm pretty sure you heard that. I mean, being a real estate professional, there's only certain places that they say they'll flow and goes. They go.
I hear it, but I didn't believe it.
Yeah.
And so
It's
Chuck,
crazy, I know.
So Chuck, here's what I did. I used to make excuses, right? Be like, oh, I don't have time to play. I'm busy. I'm trying to get stuff done.
Yeah.
I'm trying to build this empire.
Yeah.
Don't have time to go spend 4 hours on a Saturday, on a Tuesday. What are you doing? And then my man was like, hey, I'm doing good. And he's doing good. Hey, you know who you are. Hopefully you're watching this.
Yeah.
But I need to introduce you to people. They ain't finna go to a seminar. They're gonna come to the golf course. So
Right.
got into it. Fun journey.
Fun journey, right?
So something now challenging.
I was about to say, I think it's more challenging because we're athletes, right? We come from an athletic background.
Okay, so let's go.
I'm coming from a track and field, football. I know you're
Yeah.
predominantly football, big timer in there. And we can agree that this game is so different. Let me know if this game is different from you guys. If you guys are athletes out there that's trying the game, let me know in the comments.
No,
what you guys think
so
about it.
here's what I found, and here's what is tough but exciting as well. For me, when you're good at something,
Right.
like you're an athlete, we're good.
Yeah.
We're locked in.
Yeah.
We know our stuff. Film study, no technique.
Yeah.
Then you go and do this thing called golf. And here's what I tell you.
Yeah.
One of the hardest things for me was to go back to being a novice, to being a beginner
Wow.
at something.
Powerful stuff right there.
So when you're great and you're like, okay, but then, because here's what I consider golf, being African American, being black athletes, like for me, I always call it the white boy effect.
Yes.
And so it's the same like with skateboarding, right? How I
Yeah.
look at a white kid on a skateboard, and what's my automatic thought?
Oh, I could do that.
Say it,
I
say
could
it
do
louder.
that. I could do that.
I could do that.
Put one foot on. He's a frail white boy.
Man, let me tell you
whatever.
what I did, family. So I fell victim to the white boy effect. I got out there.
Wow.
I went and bought a brand new skateboard, little deck, and it wasn't cheap. And I was living in Tallahassee at the time. I went to a skate park. Tallahassee had a skate park. Never
You
skateboarded.
actually went to the
I went to a
skate
skate
park.
park at like 6:30 in the morning.
Guys, you heard that. He didn't go outside,
we ain't on the street. We ain't on no
He
sidewalk.
went straight to the fire.
And guess what I did? I was like, man,
Fire.
because I played Tony Hawk before.
Oh, Tony Hawk.
Tony Hawk, pro skater. So
360. Yeah,
hold him a
grinding.
joint. So you know what I was gonna do? I bought my skateboard,
Oh my goodness.
made sure everything was good, like loose, wheels just free. So I said, man, 6:30 in the morning, I went to the skate park. You think I went to the light joint? Nah, bruh. I'm about to drop in.
We talk about the pipe thing.
Half pipe. I'm about to drop in on the half pipe.
That is some serious talking for
Hey.
my novice.
Hey, and check
Going
this
straight
out.
to the skate park.
But the problem was white boy effect. White boy effect.
So
they,
in his
they
mind,
made it look too easy.
it's too easy.
And so I was like this, light work. Got it. Light
Got
work,
it.
family. Man.
How did that turn
I got
out?
up there, and here's what's wild. I'm a confident guy.
Did you
I
see
got
other
there.
people go before you,
No,
or
no, no.
did nobody?
I was the only one there.
Oh, so nobody could
So,
see.
so that's why I was there so early, right? I was there early because I'm like,
Yo.
hey, I think I can do it, but I don't. In case I don't want it. I don't want anyone to see. And so here's what I did. I get up there. I'm at the top of the half pipe, and I'm confident still, looking down. I'm not scared, no fear. I got this. I've done things at top levels,
Right, right.
elite. I'm an athlete.
Athletic.
I'm a black athlete. I thought that meant something. Let
Yeah.
me tell you what the universe told me, Chuck.
Yeah.
We don't give a damn about what
What
color,
color
you
you-
are, brother. I don't care nothing about no athletic ability,
Hey,
no prowess.
listen, man.
Broski, and I know we talking about golf, but let me tell you, I dropped in, and I was like, it's like everything was moving in slow motion.
Yeah, yeah.
This easy.
Slow motion.
I dropped in, but hey, if y'all are athletes, if y'all are skateboarders, I apologize. I insulted you all's athletic prowess and the mental piece. Because you know when you hit the bottom, what are you supposed to do? You're supposed to lean in. You're supposed to lean forward.
Yeah.
My body told me to lean backwards.
Oh no, not a Fat Joe.
And guess what I leaned back. I leaned back. I leaned back
And
until
then you was on your back.
whoop. No, I was not on my back. I was in the air.
Oh, so
Big
he hit
air.
the scorpion air, like his
Big
legs was
air.
in the air. Like.
Legs in the air, skateboard.
Oh, I'm sorry that you had to go through such a
No, don't be
a
sorry.
reality. Because
So-
that's what it is, right, guys? Golf, skateboarding, it's the reality of the subject. Like you go out there, you think that you could,
No.
you could go out there and do it.
No,
'Cause
but check this out. Here's what I did.
Mm.
When I finally, like after 3 or 4 days, hit the ground, because I was up there, I eventually came down. It might have been a week later. Boom, on my
He
back.
said a week later.
On my back. You
This
know what I
guy.
did? First thing I did, what we all do? I looked around to see if anybody was there,
Ah,
and then I got up.
with that same, you're like, ugh,
I got up.
grimacing.
And here's what I did, family.
Call him Mr. Grimace at that point, cause boy,
I walked off. I left the skateboard, brand new skateboard.
How'd you leave it there?
Had been half ridden. I never touched the skateboard again. The skateboard was just in the half pipe when I left.
Well,
just doing
hopefully
this right here.
you don't leave your golf clubs.
So, if you were in Tallahassee a few years back, you found a brand new skateboard at the skate park. Congratulations. That thing probably got it was ready. That deck was ready.
It was fresh.
okay, but talking about golf,
Yeah.
right? We look at and think, even in our journey, 4 years, a year in, I could do that because
Yeah.
on TV, they make it look so easy.
Yeah,
dude.
and I was saying the same thing just to piggyback off that. The guy that introduced me, I'm 6'4", 6'3",
6'2.5" on a good day.
You know,
it depends.
you know,
It depends on if
6'3".
it depends on if you're wearing his heels or not.
198, I'm very athletic. The guy was like I would say 5'7", and he was, I would say 160 wet. And when I tell you guys,
He was piping that thing when he hit it.
every time I seen him pick up the driver, he was slinging it so far, so effortlessly, and I'm like, oh, let me get this.
Light work.
Arms breaking down. I'm over there doing all the weird stuff because I'm thinking I'm about to power it out there. I can't let this little guy, show me up. And I know I could beat him in a race, so I could beat him. And let me tell you, I dribbled that ball up so many times. It humbled me.
Man.
It humbled me right there. And I knew that this was going to be a challenge from here on. And that's why I love the game because...
So let me ask you, Charles. When you started, did you have a coach, or did you go out and learn on your own, or what were you doing?
He gave me the guy that introduced. He gave me like one good lesson, and that was grip. How to hold the golf club and how the swing should feel through the whole entire swing. But no, I was YouTubing, trying to figure it out because there's so many aspects of
Yeah, man.
And it's catered to you because everybody has their own unique swing, which I had to figure out along the journey as well. So if you're still trying to figure out your swing and you're looking at somebody else, you gotta find
You
it.
got to be careful, right? You got to you got to be careful listening to someone else telling you mid round, hey, you should change your hands. You should do this. Don't do that.
Guys, let me ask you, have you had that guy or that gal come to you, you trying to do your thing, and they trying to get into your mind, giving you all the swing thought vibes?
Or even worse, are you that person? Like if I
Are you that person?
if I go play golf with you and you see I got the whole Charles Barkley joint, are you gonna be like, I know you need to keep your leg planted, don't pick this one up, straighten your elbow? I'll be like, listen, remember we had to tell my man, listen, we here for a good time. I'm not here to be coached, man. I came here to drink, smoke, and swing a golf club. I don't even care if I hit no balls
And
today.
I think that's what most people go out there. The majority of the population go out there to have a good time.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going out there to get coached up or what. I mean, they want to have a good round of golf.
Yeah.
But I think they ultimately go out there to have a good time.
So check this out. So I was fortunate enough, the same guy that introduced me and told me to get in the game.
Right.
He also was like, hey, go see my coach, go see my instructor. And that made
Wow.
it easier for me.
Right.
And we'll talk about some challenges and what scared me about golf.
Yeah.
But you said most people go out to have fun. But every now and then there are just some jerks on the golf course. There are just some jerks in the game of golf.
Yeah, in the
right?
game of golf.
Man, so have you ever experienced that person that just made you not enjoy a round or the game at all, man?
Just speaking on that, you go around a couple guys and they think by looking at you, they like, oh wow, this guy, he could go out there and play, and then when they go out there and see you play, they're not really the nicest of people, you know what I'm saying?
Well, people don't look at me and think I can play. They be like, he can dress. Well, maybe they be like, oh, this kid can dress, but he don't look like he can play.
No, and it kind of like made me feel some type of way, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I know I'm good, and I know I can get there, but you're not making this an enjoyable experience for me because I'm dribbling it up, or I'm chunking it a little bit. They're flushing and they're moving and they're moving. And yeah, man, I mean, the jerks out there could be a little ridiculous, but it just made me put it in perspective. Like, there's good golf and there's fun golf,
and that's why we focus on good company, fun golf.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
Because here's what I know. I know good company, fun golf is better than horrible company and great golf.
Correct.
Right? Because
I agree with you.
Because
100%.
if I have a great round of golf and if the people I'm playing with just make it suck or horrible,